What? You made her fuckable? First, yo.
In those exact words. So
Crazy.
Do you feel like, I don't want to say like you were taken advantage of, but like
That's exactly what it
okay,
was.
mom said
That's exactly what the fuck it was. He took advantage of her. Y'all hear about that age difference? She was new in the game. She wasn't experienced. She just started pursuing her dreams at 17. She's 20. She gets signed to Murder Inc. This nigga's, doing all this shit for her. So yeah, she was manipulated.
he took advantage. But I'm just saying, you were young, and there's a lot of conversation about young women and how somebody in their life with power,
flexes their power
Yep.
and puts pressure on
yeah.
you.
Do you think
Big time. Do y'all even hear the way he talks about her? The way he used to talk to her? Well, according to her. Like, do y'all hear this shit? Man was wildin'.
that was attractive to you? Did you feel like manipulated? Like, do you feel like, do you regret it? I guess this may be also another question.
There is some regret because
She probably regrets staying in that situation because of him. Clearly other people would have wanted her on their team. She didn't have to stay with Murder Inc. and take IRV Gotti's abuse. She had to do that. But because she was manipulated, she felt like she had to. You know what I'm saying?
because again, me being the gullible Susie or the naive Nancy, thinking that someone is a good person and they're coming from a genuine place in their heart.
Yep.
Sometimes I regret believing in that person. You know what I'm saying? And believing that they really meant what they said. There's nothing I can do about that. I definitely feel like manipulation played a heavy part into
Definitely.
me and Irv's situation.
Definitely.
He would say stuff like, "No one wants to record with you. Nobody."
You see what I mean? You see the way he used to talk about her or talk to her? Like, that would really fuck up somebody's mental. Like, I'm trying to pursue my music career. And you, as somebody who's, like, on my own team, supposed to have my back, you're telling me that other people don't want to fuck with me. Isn't it your job to make people want to fuck with me? Like, come on now.
Nobody fucks with you like that. You know what I mean?
I know.
He would say stuff like, we're going to keep it in the family, it's in-house. And on one hand, he would make it feel like family, family, family. And on the other hand, he would tell me nobody even likes you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get beats for.
Yeah, he would make it seem like, no, he would tell you that nobody likes you. So that you would feel like it's only you and him. Some of that, like, that you and me against the world type bullshit. Nigga thought he was slick.
Nobody's gonna give you shit. You know what I mean? And it was hard because that gullible.
And she was young. So imagine hearing this when you're young. Like, that would really fuck with me emotionally. Like, I'm a person that I take a lot of shit personally. Like, especially when it comes to my craft, I take a lot of shit personal. So even like when I was in school and I used to do something and I used to love it. I used to be so proud of my art. If y'all don't know, like I used to draw. And it would be something that I would be doing for hours. And somebody would look at it and be like, oh, that right there needs fixing. Yo, that used to piss me the fuck off. That used to blow my cool. Because I'd be like, yo, how dare you? Like, I'm working hard. I'm doing my best. Like, you want to do it? Like, do you want to do it? So to have somebody, like, really insult your work, it don't feel good. Especially when it's coming from somebody that you care about. Even if it's constructive criticism, That's not how you criticize somebody constructively. Like, come on now.
Little Susie, why? How come? But I don't even know them. Why they don't like me? You know what I'm saying? And
they don't like you because Irv makes them don't like you.
Growing and becoming a woman and more mature, then you start to reflect on certain things, and it's like, oh, that's what was going on. And then when I did start to evolve and get in the studio with certain producers, I would hear all the time, yo, we always reached out. We always wanted to fuck with you. You know? We thought you didn't want to fuck with us.
I would be livid. Like, you really saw my bag, though. That would be the whole reason I would be pissed. If I'm a Capricorn. We love our money. If you're really trying to stop my grind, get the fuck out. Like, you ain't for me.
And it was like, wow. You know, and it's crazy because me and Ja, I think it was the night before he went to jail, we had like a 3-hour conversation. And we both found out so much stuff. And from that moment, we had become closer than we ever were.
Wow.
And I just feel like sometimes people conquer and divide and keep people separate to
Puppet Master. He was playing Puppet Master. Literally, he was literally playing Puppet Master with y'all. Making sure that he's controlling them, controlling you, and then making sure that y'all don't be talking to each other so that y'all don't know that y'all being controlled. You get what I'm saying?
They want those
biggest finesse
people to do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I do feel like there was some manipulation. You know, there were, oh, man. I mean, I don't even know if I should say this. You know, there were threats. There were threats. You know, me dealing with Nelly. You know, there was death threats.
Yo, he needs to chill, bro. Death threats? How you gonna threaten the man's life over his girl? Like, that's actually his girl. Like, what? See? Petty, jealousy, petty. Make sure I kiss my finger. Petty, jealousy, narcissism. Is that how you say it? Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
I mean, I don't know how serious they were because, you know, again, you try to personify this person that you're really not. But when you're saying...
Oh, she said that he wasn't about that life.
Not towards me, towards who I was dealing with.
Nelly.
You know? You keep doing that, I'm a... You know?
Yeah.
So...
Do it, nigga.
Manipulation definitely played a part. Power, flexing, throwing your weight around. You know what I mean?
I just wonder when you snapped out of that.
Thank
Was there
you.
a moment where you're like, yeah, this doesn't work for me anymore?
I think for me, there were conversations that we had. You know, Irv had said stuff to me like, yo, I don't make mistakes. I'm never wrong.
You need to chill. I hate people like that. Where they feel like they're the best thing on earth since sliced bread. Like, Nick, who the fuck do you think you are? Humble yourself. Please, humble yourself.
I've never made a mistake. And I think that's when I started to be like, that's dangerous. Because if you really believe that, you're crazy. When I recorded my last album on Universal, The Declaration, I did everything by myself. You know, he took a large percentage and did absolutely nothing.
How? Like, where is your law? Like, how is this possible? How are you able to take my bag? Or a lot of my bag and you ain't did shit? Like, what's going on here?
Me and Chris became cool, and Chris was coming to the meetings and, you know,
Earth's
stuff
brother.
like that. Yes.
Gotti.
Gotti.
The other Gotti.
Yeah, the good Gotti.
Is that what you have, a good Gotti and a bad Gotti?
But at that moment, it became, you know, his feelings were more important than the business.
And that's what I've been saying this whole motherfucking video.
And I think that shows true for a lot of his decisions. You know, the downfall of Murder Inc.
Yeah.
His emotions and stuff did not allow him to function.
His emotions, his pride, his ego, all that.
Like, you know, a functioning strong man would. You know what I mean? So I feel like around then, when I went independent and realized that, you know, there was no purpose, you know, for us to do business. That's when I was like, oh, okay,
it's over.
He's not the person that I thought he was. You know what I mean? Right. It's very contingent.
Ooh.
It was, everyone kind of agreed, you know, let's try that, you know, so to speak. So another one of, you know, Irv's stories is about how,
Irv's stories. Yo, she knows how to be petty and joke, like, throw shade without making it look like she's throwing shade. Like, she said, yeah, another one of his stories.
She didn't want to throw up the M's, and she didn't want to be a part. She said she didn't want to be a part. I don't know if that's exactly what he said. But even with that, he couldn't even say.
It ain't even like she didn't want to be a part of Murder Inc. I'm pretty sure she never said she don't want to be a part of Murder Inc. She just don't like. I think Ashanti wanted more freedom with her career at the time. But she was too afraid to do it or to pursue it because she felt like she owed IRV GOTTI so much loyalty. So to do something and him say, oh, you ain't loyal to me, I think that would have really gotten her feelings, to be honest. That's why she stayed as his little puppet for so long.
Ashanti said she didn't want to be a part of Murder Inc. He never tells the full story. He never says why. You know what I mean?
So why?
And it's like, okay, yeah,
a narcissist never does, okay? Any part of a story where it may look like they're on some fucked up shit, they don't ever tell that part. It's always got to be you. Never them.
Nelly were dating. IRV was salty. IRV would not let me.
Of course he was salty. You broke that nigga heart. You broke that nigga heart. You stomped on it. You spit on it. You threw it in hell. You burnt that shit. Because you started dating Nelly. Nelly took his girl.
Okay, yeah. Me and Nelly were dating. IRV was salty. IRV would not let me come to the studio to record. IRV was telling.
You see what I mean? But manipulation, control. Oh, this nigga was off the wall. Like, he was crazy. Like, and it's crazy to me that why didn't anybody speak up for her? Why didn't anybody say anything? Y'all are all around her. Y'all all see what's going on. And y'all don't say anything. Y'all don't speak up for her. Y'all don't defend her. Like, what's going on? But y'all want to talk about y'all family? Fuck out of here.
Telling everyone not to record with me. Why do I want to stay in that situation? How can I stay in that situation? You know what he said to me?
What?
And I'm sorry, but this just came to my mind and I have to speak about it. If he's acting like this over Ashanti, his artist, somebody that he produces for, that ain't even romantically involved with him at all, but he just has it in his mind that they was together. But like, don't even look at that shit. Imagine what his wife went through. Like, imagine. Yo. Damn.
He said, nah, you want to be with Nelly? Go sign the dirty auntie. We don't want you.
Bitch. So he basically said, alright, go ahead. Go see if you can do it without me. He wanted to see her fail. Yo.
What am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? So, and then...
Sign to 30. Did you
Right.
No.
I'm sorry, but a bitch like me, I'm real stubborn. You can't tell me to do something and expect me not to do it. Oh, I'm gonna fucking do it. You want me to jump off that bridge? Okay, I ain't gonna jump off no fucking bridge. But you want me to sign to them? Alright, I'm gonna sign to them. Like, that's just me. Don't try.
You weren't gonna go down that road again,
No,
were you?
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, as far as, like, throwing up the M's and all of that, it had...
Dang, y'all. Y'all, I ain't even gonna react to the whole thing, but I reacted to what I reacted to. If y'all wanna watch the whole thing, y'all can go and watch it. I do believe it's on BT. If you wanna watch it and you don't got BT, go to Mr. World Premiere .tv. I will put the link in the comments down below. In the description down below, so you can watch the whole thing online. But y'all, I can't even believe that they gave this man his own documentary. To do what he does best, which is talk shit. Like, I'm not gonna hold y'all, like, it was pretty good for the most part. But just to know the history behind it and everything that he did, it's just like, yo, I'm sorry, he didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve a whole fucking documentary. I'm sorry, he really didn't. He didn't. I mean, I know that he made history or whatever, and, you know, he was good at what he did, and people say, like, he was a boss. But when you're a boss, like, you don't act like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they just okayed him in terms of his behavior. Like, oh, it's okay that you acted like this. Oh, it's okay that you damn near almost ruined a woman's career. Like, no, we need to stop prizing people or gifting people, okay, shit that they don't deserve. Like, where's your morals? Like, what you mean? And y'all, I don't know, at this point I think I'm talking a lot of shit, but y'all get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, he didn't deserve that. I'm sorry, he did not deserve that documentary. After all the shit he put Ashanti through, like, nah. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, whatever likes, want to make comments. Y'all already know what to say. It's your girl, Sunny. I'm a motherfucking world. Peace, love, and all the above. Bye, guys.
Hot gal, sweet like a